Yeah, well, we got no help from the NCAA on that, which was really disappointing. You know, we had submitted some waivers to try to get our class schedules altered, kind of given the uniqueness of playing a Monday night game, and they were all denied, which was disappointing. And so we were really scattered on Tuesday, having to try to get our kids in around class times and different times. And so we watched the film Tuesday. Then we were able to go out there yesterday and really have like a Monday practice, because it was 2 days removed from the game, and so that physically was what it was. And then we did a lot of extra walkthrough just to build some reps in situational football. And then today was really a Thursday practice, and so we went out and did our normal Thursday practice, and then that's it. You know, we'll do a little bit more walkthrough tomorrow than we normally do, just to again build some volume on reps and schemes and looks. But other than that, you got to get physically ready to play the game.
How much was recovery sort of in the forefront of your mind in that regard, the shorter turnaround?
Yeah, again, similar. You know, it wasn't what we wanted it to be because we couldn't get them to allow us to have a window to bring our kids in. And so our kids are in class from 11:45 until 9:10 at night on Tuesday. And so, you know, it would have been nice to be able to create a block where we could have got them in and got them recovered. And, you know, we talk about student athlete welfare and some of those things, and it certainly would have been nice if we would have had a window to bring them in and do some of those things. But, you know, they did it. They're diligent, so they got in on their own when they had open windows. And but it certainly wasn't ideal by any stretch of the imagination.
Over the last few days, is there maybe someone specifically or a message that was sent to you that really stood out as something that meant a lot after that win?
Yeah, just a lot of. I wouldn't single one person out because that would omit too many people. But I just think the outpouring of support from the Duke community, whether that's coaches on this campus, people on this campus, former players on this campus, former coaches. I think all of those people, and then obviously the Duke alumni community as well. And I just think it was great to see everybody come together with a sense of pride about what was accomplished and what that meant to Duke as a whole.
Do you find that? Sorry about that. Do you find that the team is right now riding more of a high off of the win and what's going on, or are they more tired right now as they're trying to recover?
I would think after this morning's team meeting, they're refocused. How about that? That's probably the best way to word what today was like.
Staying on that subject, I know you can't talk about prospects individually, but you had a bunch of that gang. Are you getting great feedback after such a good win from those guys?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Of course. I think obviously, you know, we always talk about it from both fronts, right? There's Mike Elko, the head football coach, that's responsible for this team, right? And there's certain messaging and the way we have to conduct ourselves on a game-by-game basis to have the success that we want to, right? But then there's also the CEO side of this thing, which does have to look at some of this global stuff. And anytime you have a win like that, you know, that has an effect. It has an effect on recruiting. It has an effect on the way people look at your program. It has an effect on who you can get involved and invited to games coming down the line. And so from a big picture standpoint, yeah, we have to take advantage of all of that stuff. And obviously, yeah, everybody saw that. And you know, that night was very well received. The crowd rush, the field after the game, the euphoria on the field, like that was obviously well regarded by a lot of people.
Mike,